Hello guys, welcome back to 1878 Blues. This is Stuart again, and I'd just like to say before we start this video, I'd like to say thanks to everyone for watching my last video. I can't believe how many views it's got up to now. Um, Likes, subscribers I've gained. It's hello to the new subscribers. Thank you for joining my little YouTube channel. Trying to obviously make this grow, but if I could swap it for a few Everton wins and for Everton to stay safe this season and win the FA Cup potentially, then I'll happily trade this all away. But look, this video today is about how we could possibly get out of relegation, how we could possibly go down, to be honest. Like how can we get out of it? Sorry. Yeah, there's not many things I can think of apart from possibly the only person who's responsible now in the sense of in this moment is Lampard and the players. Now, it might seem fairly obvious too, but obviously a lot of these issues at the club is to do with the board, the recruitment, everything. It's not just this season, it's been a collective of shit throughout the past 5 seasons or so, and it's built up to this. And obviously the players are responsible as well and whatnot, but I'm saying we have to ignore everything to do with the owners, to do with anyone else on the board, recruitment, people who used to be at the club and are fucked off. We need to forget about that. You know, we've got 12 games to go and we need to just get behind the team. The last thing I want to do is fucking support a bunch of shit houses like these players we've got. But I'm really not asked about them. I'm just asked about this club not going down. I'm asked about this club staying up and showing that why we are the people's club, showing why you know, we are a family and, you know, we'll support no matter what in a sense, but my support's going elsewhere. You know, my support's just going firmly on the club and the fans and all of us together just to get us over the line. But like I said, these players just need to fucking honestly start appreciating what they got, to be honest, to start appreciating everything they have in front of them, because I can't see them getting much bigger than Everton at this moment in time. You know, there's a lot of players in the squad who probably think they're better than what they are. They're not. And they need to start looking into the mirror and going, am I really this good, or am I actually shit? Have I just gotten away with it for the past few years? Because I've had the likes of Luca Dean giving me quality balls in the box, which he hasn't done for a while. And, you know, I'm not too bothered that he's gone, but in this moment of time now, it would have been nice to keep him here, and we might not be in the same position, who knows. But move on from that. You know, we had quality players back in the day who would provide assists and, you know, who actually had the brain as well, and that some of them have sadly moved on to bigger clubs and whatnot. But these players need to look at themselves in the face and go, have I done well this season? Have I done well for a while? And a lot of them no. You know, they need to start really, because it doesn't feel like they care about this club at all. It's just they're picking up a wage packet at the end of the week. That's what it feels like to me, and it's something you might hear a million times when your team's not doing well, or, you know, they don't have to, you know, they don't show on camera that they care. You know what I mean? Like, people have different emotions and way of portraying it and letting it come out, but from what I just see, the body language just looks shit, and it just generally looks like a bunch of people. It reminds me of basically when you're at your workplace and you've got uni students who work there part-time. They don't give a fuck about this place. They're never going to want to stay. They're looking to move on. They're just there for the money. That's what it reminds me to me. And, you know, and let's say I'm the manager and I'm passionate about the place. I want to work my way up. This is the industry I want to work in. It's just, it feels like that. And these players honestly need to find a way. And if not them, then Lampard needs to start fucking start to be brave. You know what I mean? Like, he's not being brave enough. He's being too cautious. He's experimenting too much. A little few tweaks there and there, mate. You've got to just be harsh. And you know what? I would appreciate it more if we go down with a bit more ruthlessness about us in terms of how the managers dealt with the squad and whatnot. Because I'm sick to death of seeing the same players do the same shit every week. It's absolutely... I didn't even mention in the last video about Kenny's sending off. Like, that's just... The 2 fouls were absolutely no need. And to be fair, I thought he was starting to mature as a player a bit more. He was consistently getting the side. He wasn't doing much, but he wasn't doing too much wrong. And I was like, you know, out of many players, he's a scouser. He supports Everton thick and through. I want him to do well, like Gordon, but that game, like the fact that he needlessly fouled whoever it was for Wolves near the middle of the pitch for no reason whatsoever, maybe to put a bit of pressure on, but me think you've got a yellow card. You know what I mean? With 1-0 down, we need 12 minutes with our 11 against 11 just fighting every second to try and get something from the game, and doing something like that's ridiculous. And stuff like that is just showing that how thick some of these players are. And Lampard needs to just start making changes. Get rid of the 2 wing backs we've got at the moment. I wouldn't even call them wing backs because they barely get up the pitch and down. Get Michalenko in, even though I know he's new. There's a lot going on with his life and stuff. I'm not going to slate him too much, but it's just hard to see him perform to his level, whatever his level is, especially at a stage like this. So I don't really want to throw him in, but I don't feel like we have a choice. And then obviously right back Patterson. I'm honestly, I really don't understand what he just can't be any worse than Coleman. I don't understand why you just would not throw him in. The kid might not feel that much pressure because no one really knows him. Whatever he does, it's not going to be his fault at the end of the day. He's new, he's young, he's new to the Premier League and whatnot. He's never really going to get the big blame out of it. And I just feel like the kid's got no fear. I'm just getting that feeling from him. And he's got pace as well, and he knows how to cross a ball. He knows how to attack, and he's proven that he can defend as well from what I've seen. So why not? Why not? You know, a lot of teams, Man City, Liverpool, they have wing backs, and that's their biggest armour, basically. That's their biggest weapon in their squad, is the wing backs. That's how a lot of goals are come from. That's how, if they don't have good wing backs, City and Liverpool won't be anywhere near where they are now. I'm sorry, because they do so much in games. They do so much in terms of attacking and defensive work. They do so much. And we just need some young, fresh faces to start playing for us consistently, because I'm sick of seeing the same back four. I'm sick of seeing the same midfield and attacking lineup. So, Keane, fuck off. Honestly, I can't bear watching him another second. And yes, he didn't play against Wolves, but he just needs to stay on that bench or just go somewhere else. Go to that Aldi or something, get some shopping in, because I can't be arsed watching him any longer. Godfrey's been a bit iffy. You know, he hasn't been great this season himself, but he's got passion, and he shows it as well. He's got pace as well. He's going to make mistakes, of course he will, but I prefer him any day to Keane. I'm sorry, I prefer him any day. And Branthwaite, mate, it could be a massive risk doing this, but the players we've got are fucking shite in defence. So I don't feel like it is a complete massive risk in a sense, because why not? We're in a position we are now. We've got no leaders at the back. We've got no one, like I say, like a Jagielka or something to come in and just tighten it up a bit. And even though I didn't rate Jagielka too much, to be honest, I've always thought he was a bit of a desperate defender. No class about him. Anyway, but I feel like we need someone like him still, who gets the club and whatnot. But I don't know anymore. It's just, we just need to take some risks, make some changes, drastic changes. Midfield, we need three in midfield. I just feel like we need three midfielders who, you know, I don't even know who anymore, to be honest, but we just need a defensive midfielder, a midfielder that can get up and down, and then someone who's a bit more attacking minded, like full on attacking minded, like a Van der Beek or Dele Alli in the middle. I don't know. And then you got your wingers, and I wouldn't know what to pick. I don't know what the point of us getting Al Ghazi was. I don't understand why we bought him. Obviously, it was Rafa's decision, maybe. But there was absolutely no point in it if you're not going to play him. And, you know, the guys went on loan. I don't know if it was his choice, could have been his agent's choice, who knows. But I just feel like Al Ghazi would want to play games, you know. He would have got minutes at Aston Villa no matter what. So he might be someone who's going to want to really try his best. And I wouldn't say Damari Gray and Anthony Gordon will try the best. They're probably one of the two hardest working players in our Stars 11, to be honest, but we just need someone with something different. I feel like Anthony Gordon and Damari Gray are very similar to each other. They play very not selfish in a sense, but just I think they try too hard sometimes, where they can keep it simple. But then there's a lot of players who just don't support them when they're on the ball, so maybe they just feel like they have to take the world on. But I don't know. And then Dominic Calvert-Lewin and Richarlison. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm seeing more of Rondon than I'm seeing out of either them two. Like them two are literally doing nothing. Richarlison is just missing horrific chances. His first touch is awful. He just runs into players consistently. You know, back in the day, he kind of did that as a tactic to get some fouls. You know, he was good at set pieces and whatnot. We've been shit at set pieces for fucking like a year or so now. We're just shite all season, let's just say. It's not even that now. He runs like a pigeon into a lamppost. Like, you know, he's got no skill whatsoever about him. Let's be honest, the Brazilian side 10 years ago, we would have never gone into that. Richarlison, he would have never gone into that. He's so overrated, it's unbelievable. I want to support my players, but I'm just seeing a continuous same shit from him. It's just not good enough. I don't like the fact as well when, you know, we know as Everton fans are upset when we've lost a game, but if we've lost 3-1, he goes and scores a goal, whatever the type of goal it was, he'll put on Instagram and gloat himself. And I'm like, mate, this is not the time, lads. You've just lost the game. Like, it proves that you don't really give a shit about us. You're just so self-centered about yourself. That's what the impression I get from him. I wouldn't see a City, Liverpool, United, Chelsea, any big teams in the league would never post. I can't imagine a player would post a video of them scoring a goal when they've lost a game. Like, it just sends out a real bad message to me. Dominic Calvert-Lewin, just not the same. Never really rated him anyway, not gonna lie. I just think he's just a little poacher in the box. Nothing special, overrated. I think he thinks he's better than what he is. The way he talks and stuff, I just think he thinks he's already there. He's not. It is what it is. But like the main thing for me, and like I said, there's not many things I can think of to change our situation other than let's just turn our focus away from, you know, the real major issues at this club. Let's just focus on right now and getting this team up over the line. Just getting them over the line, giving them the 13th man, which is us, the fans. Just push them every game, because I heard that, you know, I've seen a few YouTube videos of some Evertonians who went to the match, and a lot of it, you know, there was a lot of them saying it was quiet. It was a sense of nervous energy going around, and at the end of the day, it's just going to go to players. Then I feel like we just need to get behind them non-stop. I won't be going to the next game, and I haven't been to a game all season. But any fans going to the ground, just get behind them. Just get behind them. That's all you... Just got to push them and push them and push them and push them. Once we make an atmosphere at Goodison, honestly, It's one of the best atmospheres and grounds in the country. I don't care what anyone says. When we're on fire, and when not on fire, but in terms of the crowd on fire, you know what I mean? We're all up for it. There's nothing better to me, but we just need to get behind them every step of the way. We just push them. Because I do feel like sometimes when we do that, the players do react to it. But even if things are not going well, even if we've had a 10 or 15 minute period that it goes quiet and we've keep losing possession, the team's on top, basically just sing. Let's just sing our songs, just roar, let's just get the players going. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, this is 12 cup finals. It was 17, 18 cup finals a few weeks ago, and we've not barely picked up a point since, but we need to really just stop the negativity in the sense of distractions from other parts of, you know, the other parts of the club which we're bothered about. Let's just forget about it. You know, we need to push these players, and they just need to really get a backbone and just fucking roll them sleeves up and just give it all to us, because I would love for them, I would love to see their reaction if they got told, if you don't stay up, you won't be getting this, you won't be getting that, you won't be getting this on your wage, all this kind of stuff. You'll probably get a different reaction, but it's not going to happen. At the end of the day, they should have pride, and they should, some of them claim that they love this club and whatnot. They need to show it. They really need to show it, because I don't see it. Once we're 1-0 down, we might as well be 3-0 down, because that's what it feels like to me. It's every game that the heads drop, and it's becoming an excuse to me. I just feel like they can't be asked, and yeah, they need to really prove that they are asked about this club, and they want to prove that they want to be the best they can be. Some of them have come here and been rejected from other clubs. Some of them have been here and their careers have slowly fallen down. They need to prove why they are a Premier League player. You know, you've come here for a reason. Prove it. Anyway, I'm out. Thank you for, like I said, the support I've had on this channel in the past few days or so. So, yeah, again, if you can, comment, like, subscribe. And yeah, I really appreciate it. I'll see you all out, and I'll see you for the Thursday game against Newcastle United. Please, to fucking God, Everton, give me a break and give us some 3 points. Right, bye.